Hey travelers, welcome back to Laura's Travel Talk. Today, we're going to go look at the fabulous Mexico. Mexico is pretty big and there are a lot of things to see and do, so we're going to cover the top 20, so we're going to go pretty quick. So I hope you can keep up, and I know you'll enjoy it because we've saved the prettiest for last. So sit back and enjoy. So our first quick stop is going to be La Paz and Espiritu Santo Island. It's Baja's best kept secret. I mean, look at that. It's gorgeous. Why is it great? Well, it's home to those crystal clear waters, sea lion encounters, and world-class snorkeling. And my tip would be visit between January and March to see whales migrate. Our next stop is going to be Monterrey, Mexico. Monterrey is interesting because it's Mexico's industrial capital, and it's surrounded by these breathtaking mountains, and it's perfect for hiking and adventure. And you can stop in and you can hike at the Chimpanque Park, or you can go visit the Grutas de Garcia caves. Those look fascinating. Get to Monterrey. Next, we're going to stop into Puerto Vallarta. Beach, jungle, nightlife, it's got it all. Why is it great? Well, it's a perfect mix of relaxation, adventure, and fun. Great beaches, mountains, charming old town. It's got great nightlife along the ocean view there. And then a tip to me would be take a boat tour to the hidden beach in the Merida Islands. Is that fantastic? Enjoy. Next stop, Puebla. Puebla and the city of Talavera are fabulous. It's great because it's known for its stunning tile-covered buildings, and those tiles that I put in the background of that picture, they're known for making those fabulous tiles that we all know and love. They are also the birthplace of mole poblano, which is chocolate-infused sauce. And they have stunning architecture, all the colorful downtown buildings. My tip to you would be go somewhere and try some mole poblano because it's a different flavor than you have anywhere else, and it's wonderful. Enjoy. So our next quick stop, and I told you they'd be quick, lots to cover, is Chiapas. Chiapas is home to the stunning Agua Azul waterfalls, as you can see there in the pictures, and it also has the hidden ruins of Palenque. Those look pretty cool, and they look pretty preserved. So I would take a boat ride through the canyon, jaw-dropping views, go downtown. It looks a little quieter than some of the other tourist spots, but get out there and enjoy. Our next quick stop, Cozumel. Cozumel is the best diving in Mexico. Why is it great? It's a diver's paradise with vibrant coral reefs. Look at that. And clear waters. Look at that tortuga. I love the sea turtles. And you could try snorkeling at the Palancar Reef or visit the San Gervasio ruins. There's also ruins there. And it's just an enjoyable town. We just walked along the waterfront while we were there. Here we are all having this icy, wonderful goodness in the heat. And they serve these things and they're giant. That's my daughter and her husband, and my husband and my brother-in-law and his wife. So enjoy. This is one of those that I had not heard of, and there's a few of them on here, which is unusual. I live in Southern California, so a lot of us go to Mexico for different vacations. But this is Bacalar, the lagoon of 7 colors. And my gosh, is it ever 7 colors? It's a hidden gem in the Yucatan with a freshwater lagoon that looks like the Caribbean. I mean, look at that. And my tip is take a boat tour to explore the different shades of blue. My gosh, that place is gorgeous. Enjoy. Our next stop is Isla Holbox. I'm not familiar with this one either, but why is it great? Well, I'll tell you, because it has no cars, no crowds, just laid back island vibe, white sand beaches, and this bioluminescent water at night. What? That's gorgeous. I guess you got all the plankton in there and they're all lighting it up. So you can go from June to September and you can actually swim with whale sharks. But look at this place. I'm sorry. Why don't I know about this? Enjoy. Our next stop is San Miguel de Allende. Oh, this place is fabulous. So it's got art and architecture, and what makes it great, it's an UNESCO listed town filled with Spanish colonial buildings, art galleries, and a lively expat community. My son and his wife have been, so I've got a few little pictures. They're in the inset up there in front of that building. Then they went down and they made a whole day of it. They've got the family. They're out there with the horses and eating there, overlooking the town. And then, you can visit the San Miguel Festival that's in September if you go and time it right. Just a great place to go. Enjoy. Next spot is Merida, the White City. Why is it called the White City? Because most of the large buildings and structures were made with all this white stone. And it's great. It's a safe and charming colonial city in the Yucatan Peninsula with a rich Mayan heritage. You can also take a cenote tour to explore the underground swimming holes. That is beautiful. So get out to Merida. I know we're whipping through these pretty quick. We're about halfway through. And I want to remind you that I will put a link to every one of these in the comment section so that if you want to look up further information, please do, or let me know, and I'll explore anything a little bit further. So next stop is Barranco de Cobre, which is Copper Canyon. It's Mexico's Grand Canyon, except it is deeper and larger than the Grand Canyon in the United States, and this natural wonder is best explored by train. So you can ride the El Chepe, Mexico's famous scenic train. Doesn't that look like a blast? Now we're up to Playa del Carmen. Playa del Carmen is relaxation and gorgeous beauty. Why is it great? Well, it's a little less crowded than Cancun, but it still offers the great beaches, diving, nightlife. My tip would be to visit the nearby Xcaret Eco Park for nature and cultural shows. Look at that. It looks like it's fake. Enjoy. So our next stop is Guanajuato. It is a colorful colonial gem. This one is interesting. So, it's known for its winding streets and underground tunnels. So my son and his wife sent me this video of them driving through one of those tunnels. And then you can also see the walkway part of the tunnels too. They're pretty interesting, well lit, gorgeous. Still standing after God knows how many years those have been there, but it's pretty cool. And then you have all the winding streets and they're so colorful, really cool place to go. And then the next spot in Guanajuato is a little interesting. It is a mummy museum. So my intel tells me that the Mummy Museum was created because when you bury the dead in Mexico, you have to pay annual dues. And people who can't afford that, those are their loved ones in the halls of the Mummy Museum. Kind of different, but she said it was kind of creepy. But I just wanted to give you that insight. You can look it up for yourself and get more information. But on a happier note, you can go to the Callejón del Beso, which is the Alley of the Kiss. On the left there, you see that couple that went up to do the kissing. The little inset, it's kind of hard to see, but it is my daughter-in-law's sister kissing her husband. And then down below, you can see their son looking up, laughing, because, you don't like to see your parents getting mushy. Enjoy! Next place to look at is Oaxaca. This place is really cool. It's great because it's the birthplace of mole sauce, not to be confused with mole poblano from earlier. But it's also known for its rich indigenous culture. And it's got colorful markets and artisan crafts that you can walk through and you can purchase food or crafts. It's kind of cool. My tip would be to try some of this, I can't pronounce it, Oaxaca pizza. I'll say that. Tlayudas. I'm sorry, I'm screwing that up. And you can visit during the Day of the Dead or the Dia de los Muertos festival, which is between October 31st and November 2nd. And they have all the parades and the decor, and they're all dressed appropriately. You've all seen the little decorated skulls. So that is for Dia de los Muertos. Enjoy. So here we are at number 15, Teotihuacan, which is the pyramids of the sun and moon. So why is it great? Well, it's a massive ancient city with pyramids that are larger than those in Egypt. Wow, I had no idea. And you can climb the Pyramid of the Sun for breathtaking views and explore the city. So get out to Teotihuacan. Well, let's go to Mexico City. It's the heart of the Mexican culture. Why is it great? Well, it's a blend of ancient Aztec sites, colonial architecture, and modern city vibes, plus world-class museums and food. You can visit the Chapultepec Castle, or you can explore Frida Kahlo's house, famous painter. And you can try tacos al pastor in the local markets and just wander around and enjoy the Mexican culture. Okay, our next stop is Tulum, and these are ruins that are overlooking the Caribbean. Why is it great? Well, it's a beautiful mix of history, beach, relaxation, and Tulum's Mayan ruins sit dramatically over the Caribbean Sea. You can rent a bike to explore nearby cenotes, natural sinkholes like those folks there diving, and there's so much to see and do on that island. I was also told by family that while you're there, look up Coba. Coba is another place that is between Tulum and Chichen Itza when you're out on your adventures, but this one you can actually climb up. They'll let you climb on the ruins. That is a picture of my son and his wife, and then them climbing up on the right there. Looks like fun. Our next stop is Cancun. Cancun and Riviera Maya, white sand beaches and nightlife. I mean, this place is beautiful. Why is it great? Well, it's got the stunning turquoise waters, luxury resorts, vibrant nightlife, and it makes the area a paradise. And then, there's the Riviera Maya, which is right there, and you can visit on the off season through May through November, and you'll get lower prices and fewer crowds. So enjoy. So our next stop is Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza is one of the 7 wonders of the modern world. And what makes it great? Well, because it's one of the 7 wonders, it's an UNESCO site, and this ancient Mayan city is home to the iconic El Castillo Pyramid in the background. And I have some pictures from my son and his wife. They have a laser show there at night. I didn't even know that existed. And then over on the right, the ticket stubs that they have were 184 pesos, which is $8.70 US dollars. I'm going to say it's worth it. If you visit early in the morning, you can beat the crowds and the heat because it gets quite hot out there. And if you're wandering around out there in the open sun, it's needs a lot of water. Next up, I thought we'd take a look real quick at some of the food in Mexico. You can have tacos El Pastor. That's a Mexico City specialty. They always have tequila made from the agave plants. You can do conchinita pibil. It's a Yucatan favorite. That's this concha bread there. And all the different salsas and limes. And oh God, it's so good. You have to squeeze that lime on top of those tacos. Those street tacos are fabulous. And then ceviche. Ceviche is fresh seafood, and it's in all the coastal towns, and they put a lot of citrus on it, which basically acts as cooking some of the fish. But I'll tell you, my son eats that like it's his last meal. But it's good stuff. So get out there and enjoy Mexico. Well, that's Mexico. It was a lot to cover, I know. But I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate you subscribing, and leave me your comments. I'm going to leave links to everything in the comment section as well. The best time to visit Mexico really is from November to April because it's the dry season. They use pesos for their currency. Stick to tourist-friendly areas. Avoid isolated places at night. Use official taxis or ride shares. There's some areas that are, a little problematic. They do have transportation, buses. You can get domestic flights and affordable and reliable. Pick up a little bit of Spanish or use Google Translator. That's my savior when I travel internationally. And I hope that you join us next week. And in the meantime, don't eat too many tacos, mole, poblano peppers, and don't drink too much tequila.